Nigel, an exceptional victory again today.
Yeah, I thought we had good value. I thought we played really good football today. Passed it about. We knew we'd have to go and break them down. We knew we'd have some possession. We did that. I thought we created some really good chances to go and score. And we could have been out of sight by half time, let's face it. But the lads worked extremely hard. We had a few injuries during the course of the game. Won 2-0. Could have scored by more. Good atmosphere in the stadium. Great connection with the players and the fans, the supporters. Players working their socks off for each other. 2 great goals from Jared, could have scored more. Puby's worked so hard. I thought he had a great game off Chrissy Martin. You know, Camille working back so hard for the team defensively. See Jared scoring the goals. Marcus and Jackson in the middle of the pitch. Centre halves coming back. Great clean sheet for David Marshall. You know, we lost Eric through injury, who soldiered on bravely. Geordie in there, and then to have the experience of Liam Ridgewell to come on, and young Robbie McKenzie, one of our own. You know, Todd Kane in the right back position. I thought we were good value today. I was really pleased. On the back of the third game, 3 in a week is always challenging, and obviously the emotion of last Saturday is totally different to this one. And importantly, we're on 50 points. Always a big landmark total in a season. Yeah. So all the supporters, go and enjoy your evening.
I thought today, if I may touch upon it, I know I'm not really supposed to highlight individuals. Chris Martin, particularly today, whenever he got the ball, just kept it simple, played it into a teammate, and it helped construct every move that we had today.
I think you just hit it on the head there. How you can get up the field of play, you need somebody to link the play. And Chrissy did that ever so well for us. Obviously, he's coming for people have got opinions, but I mean, for me, Chrissy Martin is an excellent football player. That was demonstrated today in spells on what you just said there, to be able to link and affect the play in such a way. Yeah,
and defensively as well. You've already touched upon how superb he was, but to keep 2 players such as Adams and Jukovic as quiet as they was today.
Well, the massive threats, you could see early part of the first half, they're so good on the counter-attack. So we minimised that during the course of the game, and obviously this is the most direct team in the division. And obviously you look at Jukovic, the aerial threat he's got. You know, it's important lessons learned from a previous couple of games we had. We've got to get up the field of play to keep him away from the pitch, so we can engage better with the centre halves putting the ball forward. It's very difficult to stop the goalkeeper putting it the length of the pitch, mind you, but you know, we've had to compete with that because but as you just said, they're 2 very effective, talented football players at the top end of the pitch for Birmingham.
Indeed, I don't wish to sound negative, but the fans will want to know, just in regards to Lehigh and Device, their injuries, just superficial ones.
We'll have to wait and see. There was 3 or 4 of them carrying knocks during the course of that game and going into it as well. So we'll see, but we've got a squad of players all contributing, and I've highlighted everybody's got to contribute to achieve what we want. It's something special. We're in the race. We're on 50 points. Atmosphere's great. There's a togetherness. There's a camaraderie. We're scoring great goals again. We're playing good football, and everyone should have a smile on their face.
Indeed, but they don't get easier, do they? Because we've got Nottingham Forest and Norwich coming up. Yes, performances will need of the same level.
Oh, listen, exactly. It's tough. It's going to be tough. We know that, but we're in there. We're fighting. We've seen that. We've got passionate about ourselves. We're playing good football. We're scoring goals. We've got to regroup. You know, we've got a week to get ourselves ready before we got 3 games in the week again. As you say, challenging fixtures that we got coming up. But we got a group of guys who are determined to do the best they can.
50 points, 4 points off the playoffs, with 12 games to go. I don't think we could ask for a better season at the minute. Maybe obviously at the start of the season with a couple of games where we should have won and losing and drawing, but people were writing us off at the start of the season before we've even played a game. And yeah, we're in the league, 50 points, 4 points off the playoffs, and what a good run.
Yeah, I thought after Tuesday we could have stepped up another game. We certainly did that today, especially midfield and defensively solid.
Yeah, clean sheet. Obviously the back 4 and Marshy might not get as much credit as what we should, but it is what it is. We know as a group we got the clean sheet. You know, Jared with a couple of goals, and I think as a team performance it was very good.
Yeah, can you highlight a specific area where the battles were won today? Or was it an all-round team performance?
I think it was an all-round team performance, to be honest. Marshy didn't really have to make any saves. Maybe like 1 or 2 from the corner, but obviously little deflections and stuff like that, but didn't really have to make a save. And I think we had the ball in our half. They were letting us play out, so we had control of the game and the tempo, and I think we done well, you know, everywhere around the pitch. And you know, when there was a battle to be won, I think the majority of the game we come out on top.
Yeah. How much of a difference has Pugh made in the number 10 role? Because he was exceptional again today. No wonder he got man of the match.
Yeah, Puri today, I think coming down from the Premier League, today showed his quality. The level of the intensity and of the Premier League, you can tell that with his performance today. You know, he played very well, and yeah, very good for him, and I'm pleased for him.
How interesting was it to play today against the side who have a classic 4-4-2 and were sitting off? Because you don't see that very often.
No, and I didn't play in the game away. I was on the bench that game, and it was kind of the same. But they scored obviously 3 goals, and in the end we could have won the game. But today they kind of played the same. Let us have the ball, and we controlled it. We didn't force it, maybe 1 or 2 times, or in the first half. In the second half, it was just more a little bit end to end. But I think overall, you know, we controlled the game, and it was quite an easy game, to be honest.
And now we sit in a position where we're only 4 points off the playoffs, and the fans will go from thinking that we was written off after the Brentford game to now being jubilant and thinking we're well up for this now for that 6th place, if not even higher.
Yeah, obviously. After the Brentford game, we was disappointed as well as the fans and everyone around the club. It was disappointing, but it's the Championship, you know what I mean? That was with 14 games to go, 13 games to go, and you can never be written off, you know what I mean? And that's, people can have their opinion. I'll always have I'll have another opinion as well, but I believe that with the games coming up and stuff like that, it's going to be tough, and this is the Championship, and if you want to be in a playoff spot, then you know it's always going to be very, you know, hard week in, week out.